But yeah, Weimar Republic is it's how the world is going. Certainly in my lifetime. You're my age, slightly younger than me, I think. In my own lifetime, I've seen it happen. I've seen things on television, on the internet that wouldn't have been acceptable. I remember back in the early 2000s, they would censor music videos, and they'd only play certain music videos late at night if a girl was in a bikini. I literally remember that world. And to look around today at especially the United States, I know you live there, sorry,
Yeah.
Or the United Kingdom, my home country, it's quite frankly disgusting. And nobody seems to think it. They did it so slowly and so gradually, and they've infected us with this virus, which has grown over time. It's infected the minds of every single person in the UK, where you don't even see it anymore. Literally, you're blind to the fact that they've destroyed your culture and destroyed a world that's safe to raise children in, which I think is one of the goals. And for anyone who doesn't know what the Weimar Republic is, I encourage you to look it up and look at what happened.
And not on Google.
Oh yeah, not on Google. No way. You got to use BitChute, you got to use all these fringe websites that, but why aren't we allowed to talk about it? Why aren't we allowed to talk about the problems?
That's the big question.
Yes.
And you realize that they have taught us World War II history like we're children.
Yes.
I mean, it's everything they've told us, virtually everything they told us is either not true or a snippet of the truth or omitting something that would make us question more of their narrative. And they freaked out when I shared a BBC documentary, no less, because they had tried to wipe this from the universe about how Germans were ethnically cleansed. Following World War II.
Yes.
So there was no war going on.
Nope.
Immediately after, they allowed Stalin's to just go in.
In
and
Poland, Czechoslovakia, they just wiped them off the face of the map.
It's insane. And then to know that prior to World War II, there's a book written by a guy, last name Kaufman, I'm blanking on the first name, where he said it's Germany must perish.
Yeah.
They literally wanted to get rid of Anglo-Saxons. And so when you have that context and you're going, whoa, why was I never told about this book, which was published in America, about he wrote a book about how they would have to just annihilate them, how they had to make them infertile, that they couldn't produce. And then you hear at the end of that war what was done to German-speaking civilians, and that should send a chill down your spine that you don't know it. That is what scares me, that we were never taught it, which means that we were specifically told an angle, and that angle has been protected for a very long time for a reason that must be evil, because lies can only be served to protect evil.
Yes. And you know what? I actually, and I'm going to get put in jail anyway, so I don't care. I'm going to speak my mind because you're here. So I actually realized this very, very early on. So I've always been a big history buff. And when I was 19, 20, 21, I was still traveling the world a little bit.